That's the team we're gonna cheer. Daddy Bingo, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Chicago Bears. McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Here's Williams. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Bears at 10-3 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Roma Dunze, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A pass complete to Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Williams going to look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one's incomplete. Now this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Partner, normally double coverage is reserved for receivers and tight ends, but this time they actually targeted the running back with it, and it still wasn't enough. He attacked the defense and got in a great position to haul in the catch and get a nice gain out of it.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Throwing again here, Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And Burrow going to change the play. From the 36, Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. 11.
Now Burrow. And that's incomplete. You look at this Bears defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11.
11 mighty. 11 Thomas.
Burrow will throw. And it's caught. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Come on. Look at my team.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a first and goal.
Get it. 70 line.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there, with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 47. To throw, it's Williams. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. 46 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now it's Burrow. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get the momentum going again.
11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes, yes! Yes! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, here's second and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. Hey, can. 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
11, 11 Thomas. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
From midfield now, Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now Burrow changing the look. From the gun, he'll hand this off. 20, 5, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals get a bit closer.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Throwing is Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
11.
In motion goes the tight end.
11.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Moving inside the 20. And these guys... Got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The ball on the 8, still could get a first down technically, 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Williams. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
11 mighty.
Burrow going for it on fourth. He'll try to do it himself. Well, that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. Left side, it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Williams. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Roma Dunze, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. from the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He'll try to do it himself. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. To throw, Williams. To the sideline and incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams. That's caught left side, Burden. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, an 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Santos with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Again, it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
11.
Here's Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. That is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here's Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 10.
Ready? Go.
First down,
11, empty.
Cincinnati.
11. Stop.
Now Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
11 empty. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about How much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
11.
Burrow will throw. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
11 MT, take. 11 MT. 12. 11.
First down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Back to throw now on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. Now Burrow changing things up here. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
11. Gun. Stop.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
11.
In motion left is Higgins.
Stop.
Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Looking to throw is Williams. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there. 76 yards. And the Bears extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Gun. Stop. Game can. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dad.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. That one looks like he'll throw here. To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ready up. Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60. Chaps. Bubble up 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Here's Bajan. He's got this complete to Burden. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Brings up second down at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
69. Let's go. 70. Panther 60.
To throw is Bajan. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
70. 60. 18 Cardinal. 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Back to throw, Bajan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Burrow going to change things up.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 11 Thomas.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
First down. It's a gain of 53 yards.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow looking to pass. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Here we go.
Will line up for the
Right 80,
2-point
11, 11. Stop.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's going right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Throwing here, Bajent. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. Throwing is Williams. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Bajent.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bears are able to widen their advantage. Santos with the extra point. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defense...